Hey everyone, here
Okay.
we are again with another webinar with one of our amazing experts. Her name is Tracey Piphus, and she has a business called Couture Beauty by Tracey. Welcome, Tracey.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Gail. I'm so excited.
That's good. I want you to be excited.
Yes.
Okay, so I always start this off with I know we've never met in person. I don't
Mhm.
think we've ever met in person. But
Nope.
I want the people to know how how did we connect? If you could kind of share that.
Last year you had your conference here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I scrolled through Facebook, and actually one of my girlfriends attended the conference. So it kind of captured my attention when I saw her picture with you all, Kim Whitley,
It was
and
Kim Coles. It was
Kim
actually Kim
Coles.
Coles. Yeah.
Yes, Kim Coles. I'm sorry, and just a number of other ladies that I saw there that I also was familiar with. So I thought to myself, dang, I missed that one. So just in getting your name and the name of the conference, I started following that page. I started following you, or either sent you a request. I don't remember which one. So just over time, I've seen different things that you've done and posts and things like that. And the She Was Made page came up one day, and I said, "Hey, I think I'll join in on that group. That seems like a fun group of women and something I like to be a part of." So I did that, and I think you were rebranding with your logo. And you put up like three different choices and say, "Hey guys, what do you think about the logos? Would you choose number one, two, and so forth?" So I commented on that, and you saw my comment and probably just liked it or responded. I think it was probably about a couple of weeks later, and I got an inbox from you just reaching out saying, "Hey, I'd like to highlight your business if you didn't mind." And I was like, "No, I don't mind," because I was sort of going through the thing. I was rebranding my business as well. So, all the help that I could get, or anybody that was willing to reach out to me and help me, and I can help them in any way, I was down for it.
Yeah,
So,
and you
yeah,
know what?
that sounds fantastic. So,
Right, and that's exactly what I do. I try to reach out because you see the same women. It becomes repetitive.
mm-hmm,
You keep seeing the same women being highlighted, and I'm like, here in Cincinnati alone,
mm-hmm,
we have so much hidden
mm-hmm,
talent. Where are they? Who are they?
mm-hmm,
What do they do? So my
mm-hmm,
business, She Was Made, is all about I empower women with personal business development through confidence building, but we also educate, we empower, and
mm-hmm.
we help you gain exposure both ways, whether it's showcasing your business or bringing people to you and to get you to think about things you've never thought about for your business that's going to add value to you and your career. So
Yes.
thank you for even saying yes, because Tracey, you have no idea how many people, well, how many women I've reached out to, and they're just like, no, no,
Are
no.
you kidding me?
So, oh my God, Tracey, listen, and you know what? And I try to tell people that as long as you're building your business,
Mm-hmm.
you will always and forever be in the season of saying yes. You don't know where that opportunity is going to lead you. You don't know the connections it will bring you. You have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
So just
Mm-hmm.
saying yes, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
I pray that it did open up some more doors for you and brought
Mm-hmm.
more people to, see what it is that you do. But um,
Mm-hmm.
getting into that, what do you do?
Yeah, so in all actuality, I am a cosmetologist. I've been in the beauty industry since 1997, so I have over 20 years in the business. I've been doing that pretty much my whole life now, and I'm just now getting to the point as of about 2 years ago where I started kind of thinking of what I want to do next, what I want the next step in my career to be. I started getting on Instagram, started following some of the greats on there that were doing brows, lashes, all these new and kind of different little beauty services that were coming to the forefront. And I got intrigued with it. And no longer did I see it as an add-on service that I could do in the salon on my clients, as I'm doing their hair. I started realizing it was actually a business that you can do that can stand on its own. So I really got interested in that because for me that was okay. I'll be able to get off my feet. I can sit. My hands are starting to get a little bit of carpal tunnel in them from all the shampooing, curling, and flat ironing and things like that. So it's not as hard on my hands. And when I tell you I took off, found some classes that I can take to start training with that. And I've been going with it ever since. I absolutely love it.
Love it. That's good. That's good. So with the whole rebranding your business, what is the difference between the business that you had before and how it looked, the presentation that your business was given versus today? What's the difference between? It's like a before and after. What's the difference?
I would definitely say this one is more modern and also more luxe. And I like to also say with a hint of fabulosity.
Yes. Right.
I wanted to take it up a couple of notches. I've always been one, ever since I've been in the industry as a young girl, that pride myself in being professional, being on time, just really getting into servicing my clients. My clients I've never had a clientele that was really interested in a whole bunch of styles. They come to me for conversation. They come to me for the experience. They come to me for healthy hair, and a good shampoo. Most of them are laying back in the bowl and they're like, I could just stay back in this bowl all day long. I'm like, well, I'm not going to keep shampooing y'all. You gotta get up. So I took those initial skills and then I just want to elevate it, basically. So I'm adding on a little bit. All of my services now are going to be customizable. They are going to help a lot of women that have been through chemo and cancer treatments, things like that have lost their entire brow. I have non-invasive, semi-permanent treatments that will help them on any occasion. Look their best, feel beautiful, and just feel powerful.
Yeah. It's something about it. Women, we just want to. Not only do we want to look good, but when we look good, we feel good.
We feel good. Exactly.
We all want to feel good.
So
given your experience and everything that you've learned thus far, and where you're going, you've already shared with us your next step. But what are some, for someone who's, starting their business in the cosmetology realm of life, what are some tips that you can kind of share with them when it comes to just kind of like thinking about other things other than just doing hair, but you're having your own business, doing your own thing, and really putting your signature twist on it, like you have.
I would say first and foremost, get down to basics. The basics are being professional, being on time, scheduling your appointments appropriately, not stacking people on top of one another, really getting into that one-on-one time with your customer. Because I was in a salon, I've had my own salon, I've been in someone else's salon, and ultimately the last 7 years I've ended up in a salon suite. And my customers have really enjoyed that because it made us talk more. It made us communicate more, find out about each other's lives a little bit more. Before, when I was in other salons, TVs were going, clients were coming in and out. Other stylists were in there, so you don't want to talk too loud. You can't, share personal stories. Someone else is listening, things like that. So I say get those basics down first. I still actually recommend that people go assist for somebody before they actually go out on their own. That helped me a lot. And then after that, you really want to invest in a good accountant and a good coach. You find a coach specifically in the beauty or spa industry, that helps out a ton because they know our industry. They know what the customers, how they're wanting to feel, how the atmosphere should feel for them, things like that. So, and with the coaching, it'll kind of bring you up to speed on things like that, but also give you a look into what's going on now, which is what I'm having to dive into, the whole social media, all those sorts of things, because for the longest time, we just gave out our business card and they referred their family members and friends, and, that was kind of all we did, or pass out flyers, something like that, but it's a different world now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I think you hit on a couple of important things when you mentioned assisting. Before you go out and do your own, why don't you just go out and assist someone, and that way you learn. So volunteering and, serving, I say, I always say that serving is nothing but leadership. When you're helping someone else out with something, not only are you giving, but you're also receiving, because there's so much that you can just learn alone. I mean, you getting the hip to the bone access, the real deal to it. And then also having a coach, a mentor, because like you said, there's some things that we don't even know. I have like a whole bunch of mentors, right? I have a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
The value in investing into a mentor or a coach, because it really do add some value to what it is that you're doing. I'm going to forever be investing into a coach. And especially when you're trying to level up, and well, you got to be able to keep up. You got to keep up with what's going on anyway. And so that coach kind of helps you, bring you up to speed, to bring you where you need to be. What are some tips that you can kind of share? Did we just talk about that? That's pretty much, that was some tips, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I forgot to add to that. And what you were saying is, you were asking me, how can they look further into their career and look at what they want to do in the long term, or what else they will be able to do without having to use their hands so much. We can do so much with our license. It's unbelievable. So if you've gone to school for cosmetology, you literally can go into massage. You can do nails. You can just be a platform artist and travel around and just do presentations at beauty shows and events and things like that. Get into the brows and lashes like I'm doing. But most importantly, the most important thing I learned over this last year is develop some products. It may be a digital product. It may be a physical product. Either one. Everyone needs a product. And even if you have a 9 to 5, if you ladies are listening, they have a 9 to 5 career, think outside of that career and think of something that you can develop for yourself, that's for you, and that you would be able to market and sell just as they call it part-time CEO-ship, like part-time side hustle thing, because you never know in this day and age what's going to happen with your job, your career, and you want something on the side that you're doing for yourself. you know?
Yeah, that's true. And then you do have a lot more women that's coming to that whole awareness of, you know what, I really don't have security here. I may have a good retirement, I may have a good
Mhm.
pension, but I really don't have the security that, I'm expecting to have. So moving on, I'm an avid book reader. I love reading books. I'm always, because I'm constantly giving out, I feed myself and I fill
Yeah.
myself back up with reading books.
Yeah.
Um, but if you could share with us a book or two that has had an impact on your life or whatever that you can kind of share with us.
Okay. The book that I'm reading now is called Rich 20 Something. This one, I'm not all the way finished with it just yet, but I'm really getting into it. It's a great book for you to get into. This is going to speak a little bit more to what I was speaking about before, having your own thing on the side. The subtitle is called, says, Ditch Your Average Job, Start an Epic Business, and Score the Life You Want.
Mm.
So he's giving you all kind of tips and tricks on developing basically your own side business.
Mm-hmm.
He covers things like drop shipping. A lot of people don't know about. You literally don't have to have any product in your possession, can start you a little online business, and they do all the work for you. The shipping, all of that thing, dealing with the customers directly, all that sort of jazz. That's one of them. And then the other one that I have here is 40 Days of Prayer for my business, which is also going to be a good one. This is basically telling you about how to think bigger, how to have and include prayer, not only for you, your family, but you also need to be praying over your business, writing down goals, setting goals, and writing down affirmations. That's a big thing that I learned about this year, affirmations. And I can totally see a change. I see a change in my business. I see a change in my confidence, and just the love, the passion coming back for the industry that I saw slipping away.
What are some affirmations that you say?
Some of the ones I say is, I am the lender and not the borrower. I am the head and not the tail. I am, you caught me off guard.
No.
Not the
I am
borrower.
the lender and not the borrower. I am the head and not the tail. Those are two powerful affirmations.
I'm a multi-millionaire and all my needs are met. My credit score is in tip-top shape. Exactly. I have people around me that smile and are willing to help me with ease.
See, you got to speak it. I'm huge on affirmations. You got to speak it. Even though you may not believe it right then and there, but you keep doing it during the day subconsciously, and all of a sudden it just happens. It's just like it comes naturally, for you. Now that's powerful. Who is the author of those two books? That first one and the second one?
Yeah, so the first one, Rich 20 Something, Daniel DiPiazza.
Okay, Daniel DiPiazza. Okay.
Yes, and then the other one is Becky Davis.
Oh, okay. I know who Becky Davis is. Yeah.
She was at another. Yeah, she was at a conference that I went to just this past year. Awesome. Her and Lucinda Cross.
Yes, I love Lucinda.
Yes, both of them were at a conference I went to, so I got it there. Awesome ladies.
Show me the cover to that other book.
Rich 20 Something.
Yes.
So I have my bookmarkers in there.
You know what? Drop shipping. I'm currently looking into drop shipping because I've heard about it. I mean, of course, there's some pros and cons to it.
Yes.
Drop shipping, even though you may not, it sounds like you don't have to have the products or do the work, but you're gonna be doing some work. I mean, you may
Yeah.
not have the products or may have, but you're gonna be doing some work, especially if you look into what. But that's with anything that we do. You know what I mean? If we're not doing
Yes.
the work, we're not gonna get it. You have to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it.
Yeah, because your job ultimately is going to be to still market it.
Mhm.
So you have to market it, you have to choose the items that are going to go on there and everything. So yeah, definitely still some work.
Yeah, so it sounds like you're gonna be you're gonna have another business where you really won't have to do nothing. But
Exactly.
so how can we find you?
Yeah, so you can find me. I first and foremost, my website is www.couturebeautybytracy.com. You can also find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. All three are, well, I'm sorry, LinkedIn I changed to my personal name. I'm under Tracey Piphus. Facebook and Instagram, Couture Beauty by Tracey, and Pinterest is info at couturebeautybytracy.com.
All right, that was good. That was good. You did
Yes.
excellent, Tracy.
Thank you.
Everybody, this was her first interview. Of
Yes.
course, I'm gonna put all the information that she just mentioned in this webinar. I'll have that available for you. Like always, continue to use what you have today to empower tomorrow, and I'll see you on the other side.
Yes. Thanks, Gail.